So to set the scene here, the purple team is behind, the orange team is ahead. They're about even on levels, but the positioning of this orange team at this Rayquaza fight is much, much better. So let's see how you can win from behind.
Rice to make a move. I mean, Rice has to make a move. They'll be the team that's behind. Heavy Sam is going to land onto Snorlax, onto Slowbro, but Snorlax dropping quite low already. Diaper Space Pod is there for 2 members. They're going to go back to full HP instantly. Snorlax has to recoil, but he's getting soft protect right now. Oh, Blissey might be caught. And now there's a Hoopa and Bomb being dropped, and Rice is going on the offensive now. Can they find the Slowbro Unite onto the Venusaur maybe? But Rayquaza is dropping already under half HP, and Rice is just going for it. They have the Aegislash Unite, they have better last hitting, and they're gonna get it! They get it! They just always win the last 2 minutes somehow today.
So to talk through this, we just need to rewind maybe about 30 seconds prior to this Rayquaza fight. As you can see, the orange team is well ahead. They're getting the Regieleki. Now this is amazing. They're not going to push this in. They're not going to look to back cap. They're using this because the value Regieleki is going to add is they're going to be able to get into position, while Rise, the blue team or the purple team, they have to stop this Regieleki and then they have to get into position for the Rayquaza. So straight away you can see how aggressively positioned this orange team is. They've got command of this central area, and really all they're looking to do is pick off someone who looks to engage at this fight. So straight away the orange team are ahead on score and they've got the positioning, so they are in a really amazing spot. Now I'm just going to pause here and we're going to have a look at the team compositions. Rise, the purple team, have got much better secure. They've got the Aegislash ult, they've got the Rip with the Delphox Unite, they've got the Glaceon. And if you have a look at the other team, they don't really have the secure. They've got Zero-Orc, Blastoise, and Petal Dance Venusaur. So they kind of have the Rip, but they don't really have the secure. Now, Rise are definitely playing for this, but watch this clip play out. It is absolutely not luck how they managed to do this. So you can see that MIS are pushing them back, and they use the Hoopa portal to kind of reset because they're looking to get positioning. So that's thing number one. Now, a lot happens here, so I'm going to have to pause it. Look at the Hoopa and the Slowbro. They're looking to push the enemy team up in their kind of half of the Ray Pit, while the Glaceon, the Delphox, and the Aegislash look to go into position to attack the objective. There's absolutely no regard for having a team fight here. So the 3 attackers, and they're the Rip and the Secure, they're looking to hit the Rayquaza. Now they're going to throw Unite moves on this to Secure and Rip because they understand that this Hoopa and the Slowbro are going to be able to push the enemy team back and kind of hold the fort there for about 5 to 7 seconds. And in that time, Rise need to be able to rip and secure this objective. So this is incredibly smart play and incredibly well pulled off here by them. Okay, they make it look a lot easier than it is, but this is how, if you're playing in a 5 stack, this is how you want to try and win from your position from behind. And if you have a look at how this Glaceon and this Aegislash run around, they're putting themselves in a position where if a fight is initiated, the enemy team has to run around the entire Rayquaza pit, and by the time that happens, the objective is pretty much on next to nothing. And so you can see the Glaceon and the Delphox and the Aegislash, they're just popping Unites on the objective. They literally don't care about a team fight here because they know they've got the secure. And what you'll notice here is that when they have secured the objective, the attackers run off straight away to score. And the Hoopa and the Slowbro were in a position where they're not going to be able to run to score, so they're stalling. They're making sure their attackers are able to get their scores in. And the moment they get the score in, they base. Right? So even by the time if MYS run to score, they've got the Hoopa and the Slowbro whom are in a position where they can just stall and make sure no, I guess you can call it rebound scoring, goes in. So incredibly smart play from Rise here, and that is seriously, that's how you're going to win from behind. So I just want to play this clip in 50% speed again because I think you can watch it 3 or 4 times and really learn what they're doing here. Now, is this applicable in a solo queue? Honestly, no. This is content that's pretty much based for people who are playing in their trio stack or they're playing in a 5 stack and looking to climb with a coordinated group. But have a look at how this is done here, right? Have a look at it in slow mode. Look at the positioning. The Hoopa and the Slowbro engage to push back. They're putting themselves in a position so the attackers don't need to engage in a fight, and they drop the Hoopa drops the portal and he's doing the basics to hit the Rayquaza, but look, he uses his skills on a group of them. He's saving his skills to try and stun out a group of them. And look at the Slowbro. He unites the Venusaur, who's like the carry, who can go in and, you know, use his speed to get behind, right? So everything is played so well. And then if you notice on the secure there, I'm going to rewind it and put a little box in the corner. For the moment of the secure, even the Hoopa puts the skill on top of the objective. So he's looking to stun and position, but the moment the secure comes in, it's like all hands on deck, get as much damage per second as possible for your team in that situation. Now I'm going to play, this is probably more of a typical Rayquaza fight, and again this is round 2, this is game 2 of MIS versus Rise here, where Rise won that first game with that incredible Ray Pit play. Here you can see MIS has got the positioning, they've got the aggressive positioning, and typically the team who picks off the first kill is going to win this Rayquaza fight because they put themselves in a position where it is a 4v5. And so MIS had the positioning, and if you've got the positioning, you're able to kind of bait someone in, and all it takes is a little bit of a small mistake. So the Venusaur kind of ran in, I'm going to say, you know, a little bit silly, but I'm not going to backseat game here because these guys are way, way better than I am, right? And so they go in, they get the first kill, and generally if you get the first kill at that Rayquaza fight, that's honestly, if you watch these competitive games, that's generally it. That's the giveaway sign that you've won the game. So that's a typical Rayquaza fight, but when you're playing from behind, you absolutely can put yourself in a position to win. Now, if you like this sort of content and you find it useful, or maybe you and your trio / 5-stack are looking for a little bit of coaching, hit me up. This is my Discord username. Add me, send me a message, and we can have a chat because it's honestly something that I really enjoy doing, which is going over some VOD reviews and looking at how you guys can improve as a team and as a coordinated stack to win some more games.